Welcome to Defence Careers Academy, Central India's one and only academy. So let us come and meet Lieutenant Colonel H.K. Jabaz. I am in Defence Careers Academy. Let us meet the Director of Defence Career Academy, Lieutenant Colonel H.K. Jabaz. Hello sir.
Hello.
How are you sir?
I am fine.
Sir, I would like you to share the inception of Defence Careers Academy.
You see, I retired in 1987 at Jabalpur, and then I started this academy for the benefit of the boys and girls of Madhya Pradesh. And thereafter, I said the young boys and girls must find some career in the armed forces, and with that view, I started this academy.
Okay sir. Sir, please share some war experience with us.
You see, in 1962, we had a war with China. I had taken part in it. It was thereafter, then in 1965, the first war with Pakistan took place. I was there in Chamjoria sector and we fought war against Pakistan. Then the third one was in 1971 with Pakistan. I was in Kargil and we fought against Pakistan in Kargil. Thereafter, then I was the interrogation officer for the prisoner of war who came and whom we had taken as a prisoner from Pakistan. Then I was a psychologist in the Service Selection Board and also served in the military intelligence service for 10 years.
Okay, so it was a long journey serving
Yes, it is
the
about
Indian
28 years.
Army. Coming on to the training part, how do you prepare students for SSB? What are the resources that you provide them? And what are the tests they have to undergo for this preparation?
Now I'll tell you, there are total 13 tests in Service Selection Board interviews.
Okay.
Now they comprise in 3 different parts. Firstly, psychological part, in which there are 6 tests. Then there is a GTO's test, Group Testing Officer test, in which there are 6 tests. 3 tests are indoor and 3 tests are outdoor. And it is followed by an interview. So that is how it makes 13 tests. These tests, firstly in psychological, are generally written. In GTOs, they have to do practical. Physically, they have to perform them. In interview, it is one-to-one talk and they are assessed.
Sir, can we have a presentation of the preparation of...
Yes, now I'll give you the presentation of 3 psychological tests. Firstly, it will be word association test, in which words are shown on the screen for 15 seconds and students are required to make a sentence in those 15 seconds. The second test will be that of a picture story, thematic apperception test, in which a picture will be shown on the screen and they will be shown that picture for 15 seconds and thereafter 30 seconds, and then they will be writing a story in 4 minutes. The third test will be situation reaction test, in which a set of question paper will be there. For the purpose of demonstration, there will be 10 questions. They will be required to solve them and answer them in 5 minutes. This will form the psychological test. Now this is the picture which is generally shown to the girls. Boys and girls psychology differ, therefore there are some different pictures for the girls. But this is basically for girls to test their psychology. In this picture is shown to them for 30 seconds and thereafter it will be switched off. They will be given 4 minutes time to write the story of their own choice. Now the second part of it I will show you. Now this is the picture which is generally shown to the boys. Now in this case a paratrooper is coming down and the boys are supposed to see this picture for 30 seconds and write the story in 4 minutes. Like this, there will be 12 pictures shown to them and they will be writing stories on these. This is called thematic perception test. Now this is the word association test, in which words are shown to the students for 15 seconds. And after 15 seconds, within that period, they are required to write a sentence. Whatever the things comes to their mind. Like this, there will be 60 words shown to them. And they will be writing this 60 sentences in 15 minutes time. This is third test of projective personality, in which there are 60 questions. They are asked to the students and they are supposed to give their reactions to these questions. And this test takes 30 minutes to solve 60 questions.
The north of the sketch is shown by this arrow. The scale is 1 centimeter equals to 1 kilometer. Now the important town and villages. There is a village Talwandi. There is another village Chandarpur, which is not shown in this map. There is a village Rampur. In this village there is one telegram office is situated. Now the village Sumergarh, it is our own location. Now the important roads and tracks. There is a road which comes from Chandarpur district, crosses Talwandi and goes beyond. There is another road which comes from Chandarpur district, crosses Rampur, then Sumergarh and goes beyond. There is a road links Sumergarh to Talwandi village. Now there is a one track which links Sumergarh to Kali temple. There is another track which is not shown in this map, which links Kali temple to Talwandi village.
The railway track comes from Minapur railway station, crosses railway bridge and goes to the south direction. There is a river which flows from east to west direction. The landmarks which are not covered so far are headquarters and temporary headquarters, which are both at a distance of 400 yards from village Harbanspur. Railway bridge, which is 800 yards from temporary headquarters, and ammunition store, which is 800 yards from railway bridge. This is high grass ground. Here is tall grasses, and there is a ferry in the river which has a carrying capacity of 40 men at one time. It crosses the river in about 15 minutes.
How can women serve the nation during war times? A modern war cannot be fought successfully without the contribution of every citizen. The defense of the country is responsibility of every citizen. Even women have very significant roles to play during war times. There are so many examples in history which proves that women can also fight bravely. May it be Maharani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, who fought bravely against the mighty British forces, Razia Begum or Chand Bibi. Each of them have proved their worth. Even today, young girls are taking NCC and PEC trainings in large numbers. There is spirit and enthusiasm in them to serve the country by joining the military. Women can prove to be of immense help to the government during war preparations.
Modern wars of techniques are quite different from those of our forefathers. Land, naval and air force are highly technical affairs. No country can dream to come out successful in a modern war without adequate and up-to-date military training. People cannot be trained in such a technical matter in a day or two. It is therefore proper that some of the educational period of our youth should be used in this purpose also. From this point of view, military training in school and colleges are most desirable.
I would like to introduce you to the future officers of the Indian Army and Air Force. Please tell me something about yourself.
My name is Inakshi Singh and I am the daughter of Major L.M. Singh retired.
Okay.
I had done a graduation in commerce and doing a post-graduation in commerce from Mata Gujri College.
Why do you want to join Army?
Actually, my background was in defense. My father has served in Indian Army as a major in 4 battalions Brigade of Guards, and I have developed a disciplined life and would like to be continue in defense in a disciplined manner.
Okay.
My desire has always been to become an Indian commissioned officer in Indian Army, because in Army the life is challenging and adventurous, which is suited to my nature, and it's give equal promotion to both boys and girls on same status and pay. in army, the best part of army is the selection, promotion and appointment are purely on merit base. One can serve in the country as well as abroad and get plenty of opportunities for further studies, specialization in the field of their own choice. And anyone can go on for study for 2 years with full pay and allowances and also get qualification pay. That's it. Thank you.
So what have you learnt in Defence Careers Academy?
Before joining the institute, I was very shy girl. As a result, I was always hesitant to take initiative. Now, under the guidance of Lieutenant Colonel H.K. Janbaz, I have developed my confidence, depth of knowledge, and presentation of fact logically, directly, and appropriately. This has given me a complete confidence that is needed in army officer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi. Tell me something about yourself.
My name is Miss Tamanna Praveen Khan. My father is Mr. M.I. Khan, who has retired from Army. I have completed my graduation from St. Aloysius College, Jabalpur, as an art graduate. I always had a desire to become a commissioned officer in Indian Army.
So what have you learnt in Defence Careers Academy?
I wanted to become an army officer because it is of my aptitude. It gives me good status, good pay and perk. Above all, life in army is adventurous, challenging, and this selection is purely on merit.
Okay, so just tell me, like, what have you learnt in Defence Careers Academy?
I joined Defence Career Academy run by Colonel Jambaz at Jabalpur. During approximately 2 months, I have learnt a lot. My personality has completely changed. I am very confident of clearing not only my SSB interview but all interviews in life. I am confident that very shortly I will clear my SSB interview and become a commissioned officer in Army.
Okay, tell me something about yourself.
My name is Nishant Singh Chauhan and my father is Mr. Rajan Singh Chauhan. He is teaching in SNJ school, Gorakhpur. My early education was in Guru Gobind Singh Khalsa Higher Secondary School, Marathal. And my desire is want to join army as commissioned officer.
What have you learnt in Defence Careers Academy?
Before joining the Defence Career Academy, I could not deliver the speech in presence of audience, but now I can. And my spoken English is also developed. And I'm a Hindi medium student, so it is a lot matter that I can speak English very well.
Okay, so it means that it definitely makes a difference to be a part of this institute. Tell me something about yourself.
My name is Poonam Pathak. I am daughter of Mr. R.S. Pathak. I have done graduation from St. Aloysius College in Commerce.
So what are the changes that you have noticed after joining the Defence Careers Academy?
Before joining the Defence Career Academy, I don't have that much knowledge about the 13 test which is held in the SSB.
Okay.
So after joining the coaching, I have more knowledge about the SSB test. Now I have developed confidence that I will successfully face these tests. Now here, after joining the academy, I have improved my eloquence power, which is very essential to influence the people.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am Anirudh Harshe. My father is Mr. Arvind Harshe and my mother Mrs. Vidya Harshe. My earlier education was done in Central School GCF number 1 and I wanted to join Indian Air Force as a fighter pilot.
So what made you join or undergo the Air Force training?
I always desired to fly like a bird and the speed attracts me. That's why I wanted to be a fighter pilot in Indian Air Force.
So that makes a difference to be a part of Defence Careers Academy. We have also come to know that Lieutenant Colonel Jabaz had written 2 books. So can you throw some light on it?
Yes, I have written 2 books. Firstly, the SSB interview is in 2 stages. In stage 1, there is a screening test for which I have written this book, and this book has proved to be quite useful for the students. And after reading this book, they have been clearing it and results have been very, very encouraging. Then I have written the second book on Service Selection Board interviews, which is a comprehensive kit. It gives the details of all the 13 tests in details. And if they go through this book, I'm confident they'll be able to do fairly well. And most of the students are using it. This book is available in the entire country.
Okay, so along with the interviews, sir is also providing course materials to the students of the academy. So thank you so much for sharing your rich experience and efforts towards creating and affirming India Shining. Jai Hind, sir.
Thank you very, very much. I would like to thank the STN channel for providing me this coverage, and an excellent job they have done to the publicity and to the coverage of our mass communication. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.